God bless you, dear students. I'm your teacher Shazia Asim. This is your English lesson, your number one, where we live. Students, in this unit, there are variety of writings, fiction, non-fiction, and emails. Then newspaper articles are there, so that you will get the opportunity to learn all about these things. Students, the objectives of this lesson is to introduce different kinds of writing, contemporary email, to identify and understand meanings of words and expressions, to understand the meanings of and interpret text, evaluate the main points of the lesson. Students, lesson reading email, and Sarah has written an email to her friend Reba from London, so that she writes greeting from London. And this is a beautiful picture, and this is a Big Ben. Big Ben, the famous clock on the houses of the parliament in the capital city, London. Students, Big Ben is the nickname for the great bell of the striking clock at north end of the place. And the name is frequently extended to both the clock and the clock tower, and this is a well-known place. This is a double decker bus. Double decker buses are in Lahore, also in our country, Pakistan, and in Islamabad also. And double decker buses where people can sit upstairs as well as downstairs. And there are the black taxis. Students, next picture which I am going to share with you, that is a very important picture, and this is Nelson Columns in Trafalgar Square. And students, there are different historical buildings, and this Trafalgar Square, established in 1830s to commemorate the British victory against the French and Spanish fleets in the Battle of Trafalgar. These are worth-seeing places, and this is a picture of a museum of London. And students, there are she writes that we are a multicultural city with people from every corner of the world living here, and there is a variety of food, markets are there, restaurants are there, art galleries, and people come all over the world here for the business, trade, and education. And the two main important aspects described by the writer which makes the city most attractive. First, it is a multicultural city. People from all over the world come here and they easily adjust themselves in its atmosphere. Second is that it is a beautiful city. It has many gardens and parks. The beauty of these places enchant the people all around the world. Students, Museum of London, tells the ever-changing story of this great world city and its people from 450,000 years before Christ to the present day. Yes, you can see the worth-seeing places of London, and this is an art gallery. As I told you, there are the museums, art galleries, parks, and historical buildings are there, monuments, theatre, and cinemas in London. Museum of London. You know, as already I have told you, the Museum of London documents the history of UK capital city from prehistoric to modern times and is located in the city of London on the London walls. Students, this is unit number 1, which I was already shared a lot of things with you. You know, where we live now. This is a reading email. Hello, I'm attaching a photo of Big Ben as I have shared the picture of Big Ben with you. The famous clock on the Houses of Parliament in our capital city, London. As there is also a clock tower in Faisalabad, and it is very famous. London is famous for its red double decker buses where you can sit upstairs as well as downstairs, and for its black taxis. 10 million people live in London. We are a multicultural city with people from every corner in the world in our markets and restaurants. We often have pop concerts with thousands of people in the audience, and the city has many theaters and cinemas. London has world famous art galleries and museums and many historical monuments such as Nelson's Column in the Trafalgar Square. We have the River Thames with its many historical bridges winding through the city, and have beautiful green parks and gardens where we can relax beside a lake or a pond. There is an astounding variety of trees in London's green spaces which blossom in the spring and turn gold and red in the autumn. Space which blossom in the spring and turn gold and red in the autumn. These are the vocabulary words: attach, fasten, join, double decker, double story, concert, musical performance, winding, having a course, relax, make a become less dense. Astounding, surprising, amazing, blossom, flower, developing, ancient, sorry students, very old of long ago, cathedrals, main church of diocese, square, a figure with 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. This is your home task. What have you learnt about the population of London? What is special about the London parks and gardens? Which attractive means amazing. You must read the lesson carefully and you will get the appropriate answer. Find out the difficult words and write the meaning from the dictionary. Thank you and God bless you.